Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today we are doing one of my absolute favorite types of videos here on the channel because I found another blind box. This one though is a little bit unique compared to some of the other ones I found. So this one was from a used media store called Media Reload. And you can see here there are 20 assorted R-rated Blu-rays in this box. So unlike any of the other ones I've ever done, this does not have any DVDs in it, at least it's not supposed to, and it should have at least 20 Blu-rays, all with an R rating. Now they did have some that were like family movies, they had a PG-13 box, so that's how they were separating them this time through. You can see though, not the cheapest for 20 Blu-rays, especially considering someone like me who has thousands of movies in their collection. Chances are I'm going to own most, if not all of these already, but I actually had a $25 gift card, essentially a $25 gift card, to use at the store. So I only spent about 10 bucks on this, which is a really good deal. 20 Blu-rays for 10 bucks. Yes, I will take it. So they had this really cool program at the store, Media Reload, where every time you visit, they check it off if you spend more than 20 bucks. Well, I've had this card for, I don't know, a couple years now, and I finally hit my 10th visit, 10th visit, 10th visit, I think it's the 10th visit, where I spent more than 20 bucks. And so I got my final item or my final thing stamped. So I was able to get that $25 credit. Honestly, I wouldn't have bought this if I had to pay 35 bucks for it. At least I don't think I would have. So the reason I did it was because I only got it for 10 bucks. So you can see it's smaller than normal. There's only 20 items in there today, so should be a relatively short blind unboxing. But I love doing these. You guys like to watch them, at least historically you have, so hopefully you will today as well. So with that said, guys, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into another blind unboxing. So before I actually start pulling movies out of the box, I have taken the tape off, but I have not actually gone inside it yet, have not looked inside at all. So I want to make some predictions before I get started here. Number one, I'm guessing there might be more than 20 Blu-rays in here. Now, if history tells, Media Reload, they usually put more in their blind boxes than what's labeled. So hopefully there'll actually be more than 20 here, which would be a good win. And out of the 20, if we do get 20, I'm thinking that I will probably end up keeping 5 or less of them is my guess. Now, if I get, even 5, I think that would be pretty darn good for the 10 bucks I paid. That means $2 a pop. So we'll see, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe 5 or less that I end up keeping, and I'm hoping that there's more than 20 in here. So with that said, we'll see how it turns out at the end here, but I'm going to get this opened up to the side just so I can't see inside of it. I want to keep that as blind as possible. All right, so let's just grab right in the middle here. First up, oh, you know what? Well, we're starting off pretty good here. I don't have this. This is George Clooney in The American. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I remember this coming out when I worked at Disc Replay. Oh, maybe. I don't see a year on the back here. I swear, not Disc Replay. That's not where I worked. I worked at Family Video. And I that was from, what, like 2012 to 2014-ish, somewhere in there. I really think this one came out sometime around that, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember offhand. I'm not seeing a date on here anywhere, but either way, a movie that I really don't know too much about, but I mean, George Clooney's great, so hopefully that one will be enjoyable. Let's just make sure. Yep, it is in there. You actually see this is an old rental disc, speaking of Family Video, but looks pretty good. Looks like an old Blockbuster rental disc. So first one, that's a good one. I'll probably hold on to that. I'm going to put that in the keep pile. And I'll hold on to it for now. We'll see. I'd like to make multiple piles as I'm going through these, a keep pile and a trade pile. I typically have a maybe pile as well that I have to check my app to see if I actually own it or not as time goes on, but we will see. So looks like there's only one row. Maybe we're not getting more than 20. Hopefully we get at least 20. We will see. All right, next up we have Conan the Barbarian. This is interesting. Now, this is one I am like 95% certain that I own. Of course, I'm looking over in that direction to the seas, but I don't see it over there offhand. I'm pretty certain I own that, though. If not, I will definitely hold on to it, but I'm 99% sure I already own this one. I maybe even own this on 3D Blu-ray. but I'm not positive. I'll check my app. I'll put that in the maybe pile, and we will keep on trucking along here to see what's next. This one's kind of heavy, which is cool. Oh, The Expendables. So this isn't one of those like dime a dozen type Blu-rays, but yeah, this is not the, there's a special director's cut edition of this that you can find as well. This one is not that. So I think what I did was take the director's cut edition and stick in all the extra discs that were with this one. You can see this one does have multiple discs with it, but I do own this already. So this one will go into the trade pile. All right, so we got one for each pile in our first three. That's pretty good. I'm actually updating my app right now to sync it between my normal phone and my extra phone here, so it's taking some time. But eventually I will check on that Conan. Ooh, Due Date. This is a funny movie. Actually, have I seen this one? I think I've seen the trailer for this or parts of it, and I've enjoyed what I've seen, but I've never actually sat down and watched it from start to finish. I don't believe I own this. So this is a good one for sure. I'm keeping in the collection. Oh, that's right. One thing I didn't look up, are all of these R-rated? Yep, so far it looks like the American is R-rated, and then Conan's R-rated? It is. That's surprising to me, but Due Date is as well. Zach Galifianakis and Robert Downey Jr. If I don't own it, I'm definitely keeping it. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile for now just to make sure that I actually don't own it already. And actually, my app is done. Let me check on these two maybes that I have at the start here and see if they're ones I'm keeping or not. As expected, I do already own Conan, not Blu-ray 3D, just standard Blu-ray, so that one will go in the trade pile. And Due Date, I actually own as well, and on Blu-ray. It's part of a triple feature pack that I have with the two Hangover 1 and 2, along with Due Date. So both of those go into the trade pile, and we'll keep moving along here. So we are officially now, after I show this one quarter of the way into this box, and we have Contraband with Mark Wahlberg. This is another one I own in a multi-pack. I picked this up a number of years ago now at Big Lots when they were still selling movies. Actually, we still have a Big Lots by us. They reopened the one near us, but most places don't have Big Lots anymore, as most of you know. But anyway, yeah, I own this one already. Have not seen this one, though, so I don't know if it's any good or not, but it's another one that's just one of those, like, cheaper Blu-ray finds whenever you find it. Probably get it for, like, $2 or $3 at Disc Replay. But, yeah, that'll go into the trade pile. That's Contraband with Mark Wahlberg. Keep working our way through here. What is next? Oh, I love this movie. This is funny. This is Hall Pass, the extended cut. So this is one where the wives give their husband, I think it's the wives give their husbands the hall pass. So just the freedom to go out and you know, go on a date with someone, basically. And it is quite humorous from what I remember. Another one, I'm fairly certain I watched this one all the way through, but if not, I've seen most of it, and I really did enjoy it. I honestly just don't know if I own this one already or not. Let me take a look real quick. So I do own this, but only on DVD. So this will be an upgrade for me. Definitely going to hold on to it. And I love on the front, it says extended cut. And on the inside, it says enlarged edition. So that's just funny. But anyway, yeah, so this one is a keep for sure. I will just put the Blu-ray or the DVD in with this and have it as a combo pack. So we have two. That's not bad. 6 in. That's not bad at all. All right, moving back through here, we have Green Zone with Matt Damon. I actually bought this one... Man, it was a year or two ago now. I was trying to collect a bunch of different war films, and this was one of them that I grabbed. So Matt Damon, director Paul Greengrass in this, and it's supposed to be pretty good. He is a rogue U.S. Army officer who must hunt through covert and faulty intelligence hidden on a foreign soil before war escalates. So yeah, this is another one, like I said, I do own already on Blu-ray, so I'll put Green Zone into the trade pile. And next up, we have, Entourage, the movie. I have never seen an episode of Entourage. I have no interest in ever seeing an episode of Entourage. Therefore, I will put the movie into the trade pile. I don't care about that one. So I know people are going to tell me, oh, it's amazing. I believe you. I'm not going to watch it, to be honest with you. I'm just not going to. Don John. So this is a pretty funny movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Scarlett Johansson. Honestly, though, I wanted to like this one more than I did, and I think I owned this one in the past and ended up getting rid of it. It's not a bad movie. It's about our main character played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is basically addicted to internet adult entertainment, I guess I'll say, and it's pretty good. It's just, like I said, not quite as good as I was hoping it would be. And you can see this one does look like it's been sun damaged a little bit there, but... You know, I had this one previously, I'm fairly certain, and I think I got rid of it, so I don't necessarily need this one back in the collection. Decent movie, but I don't know that I need to sit down and watch it again. So I'll put Don John into the trade pile. At least for now, I reserve the right to change my mind as the video goes on and even after the fact. But for now, I'm going to put it into the trade pile. Now, here's a movie that I remember picking up from the Dollar Tree, and I've gotten rid of a ton of movies that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, this one included, but I only had it on DVD. This is called Distorted. It has a great cast with Christina Ricci and John Cusack, and it is this couple, they move away from the bustle of the city into this peaceful oasis of the Pinnacle, which is a luxury condo. And I believe it's like, yeah, the building has a dark side. She seeks help from Vernon, an investigative journalist who has an interest in cyber conspiracy. So it sounds interesting, and honestly, I didn't watch it when I owned this one on DVD, but I might end up watching this one. I'm kind of curious. I don't know why I got rid of it without watching it the first time, but yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to this. It is a cheap find. Like I said, I found my copy at the Dollar Tree on DVD, but I don't own it, and I am intrigued. So I'm going to put that one into the keep pile for now. I think that could be interesting, but we'll see when we get around to it. Oh, another war film here that I picked up at the same time I picked up The Green Zone, American Sniper. So a pretty popular and very well-known movie about Chris Kyle's mission, and directed by Clint Eastwood. So another one, pretty good. I don't think I have a slipcover on mine. This one, to be honest, is pretty beat up, but I might still steal that slipcover off of it. We will see. But yeah, just make sure, yeah, that is American Sniper. So yeah, another one that'll go into the trade pile. Not bad movies by any stretch of the imagination, but pretty much what I expected. Movies that we've all pretty much heard about. Maybe Distorted. This one's probably the least known out of the ones I've shown so far today, but that's all right. Next up, we have Bad Mom. So this is another one that I do own. I think I own it, or I did own it. I don't remember. I feel like this was another Dollar Tree find for me. But yeah, this one, I just don't know. I feel like if I did own this in the past, I got rid of it just because I didn't think I would actually sit down and watch it. And I kind of in the same boat right now. Like, it's got a great cast with it. I love all these actresses, but I just don't know if I'll actually sit down and watch it. Who directed this one? Directed by John Lucas and Scott Moore. I'm just not familiar with. I think, I don't know. I'm torn on this one. I'm going to put it in the keep pile for now. We're going to check that out as we go. We'll check maybe some letterbox ratings, things like that. And if it's real low, I'll just get rid of it. Next up, another one in the raunchy comedy vein, Horrible Bosses. Now, again, fairly certain I own this one, but I'm not. It's on the floor down there. I'm not seeing it. But I don't think I own. I don't know if I own the sequel to this or not. So that would have been cool to get that one. But yeah, another one I'm, like I said, fairly certain I do own. But let me just pause for a second and double check this one real quick. I just have no memory anymore whatsoever. So turns out, so first off, we'll start, yes, Horrible Bosses, I do own. So I was right on that one. But Bad Moms and Don John are actually both still in my collection. So I don't know why I thought I got rid of them. But both of these will go into the trade pile. Again, Bad Moms, just the slipcover's got a bunch of stickers on it. I might steal that slipcover off of it, though. We will see. But yeah, both of those go into the trade pile. So my memory just is non-existent these days. Oh, here's another one with a slipcover. What do we have? Oh, American Hustle. And yes, another one that I do own. A lot of these are coming from, I don't know, I think of Family Video when I think a lot of these because it's from that era when I worked there. We're talking like early 2010s, and a lot of these that we've talked about are from that time frame. And so this was another one I picked up when I worked at Family Video. I don't believe I have a slipcover on mine though, so I will take this one off of here as long as these stickers come off, which the other movies I bought, the Media Reload stickers came off pretty well. I will tell you though, Disc Replay is really starting to make me mad because they got some new stickers, at least a batch of new stickers, and they are just not coming off easily at all. It is so frustrating. So hopefully that was just a bad batch that they had. But anyway, American Hustle will go into the trade pile as well. I still need to watch that one. I've heard great things about it, but I've never actually sat down to watch it. Next up, we have Argo, another one that I do own already. I think I found this one, I believe this is the one where they had a really cool box set from Big Lots that I picked up not too long ago, and that's how I own this one. So Argo will go into the trade pile as well. And again, I'm not surprised. This is exactly the type of things I expected to see in this box. And for $10, that's okay. It's just fun to do these. Now here's one that I don't own and I've never seen. How to Be Single. Dakota Johnson, Rebel Wilson, Allison Brie, and Leslie Mann. Like an excellent cast on this. Directed by Christian Ditter, who the name's familiar, but I don't know what else they may have directed. But yeah, this looks really fun. I think I'm going to hold on to this one. Kind of has a Bridesmaids feel to it almost. So yeah, I'm going to hold on to that. If you guys have seen this one, let me know. But How to Be Single will stay in the collection for now. Oh my gosh, you guys. Only 4 left. That's it. We're down to the final 4. Hustlers. Another one that I have heard about. And I think this one was available at Dollar Tree as well over the years. Maybe on DVD only. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is about a true story about a young stripper struggling to make ends meet until she meets this the club's savvy top earner who shows her way to making big bucks. And it takes place during like the financial collapse of 2008, the Great Recession. So I'm curious about this one. I've heard pretty decent things about it, but I've never watched it. So I'll hold on to Hustlers. Why not? That's going to go into the keep pile as well. You know what? I just thought about this. Says it has a digital code. Unfortunately, nothing to give away. Oh well. We'll keep moving right along here. 3 left, and we have Immortals. So this is another one that I do own behind me. I actually have this one on Blu-ray 3D, if I'm not mistaken, which on this one I'm 99... I keep saying 99% sure. I'm 100% sure. This one I own already, and I have it on Blu-ray 3D. So yeah, this one comes from the producers of 300. But yeah, another one for the trade pile. And down to the last 2. Okay, we have a Donnie Yen film. This one I'm not familiar with. Thawed Out, Fired Up, Iceman. You know what? Was this another Dollar Tree one from back in the day? It may have been. Honestly, it may have been another one that was available at Dollar Tree. I don't remember if I ever picked it up or not, but yeah, it's a wrongly accused guard is hunted by 3 sworn brothers bent on revenge. And then they're all buried, frozen in time at the height of the battle. 400 years later, they're defrosted and resume their mortal struggle while also adjusting to modern day life. That sounds utterly outrageous. Like, honestly, I might have to check this one out. That just sounds absurd in every imaginable way. Oh, it's probably terrible, but I'm intrigued. I'm putting it in the keep pile. That's just weird. Like, what? All right, last one. Oh, I like this movie. This is Identity Thief with Melissa McCarthy. Very similar feeling films. A lot of raunchy, which I guess it makes sense since they're all R-rated movies. Raunchy comedies and then just movies from like the 2010s in here. But yeah, this is another one. It's good. Jason Bateman's in this one. I really like this. And I honestly just, I don't know if I own this or not. Let me find out because I just don't remember if I do or not. Surprisingly, I don't own this one, so that's a good add to the collection. I know all comedy is very divisive, but especially when you get to like Melissa McCarthy, some people just hate her, and I totally respect it, whatever. I love her. I think she is absolutely hilarious, so I really enjoy. This is another one, not quite as funny or as good as I was hoping it was going to be, but still an enjoyable comedy, so one I could see myself revisiting in the future. So Identity Thief will go into the keep pile. And that, folks, is everything. We have an empty box here. So let me go through and see which ones I am, do some math here. Make sure I have the right ones kept and which ones I'm actually getting rid of and give you guys some statistics here at the end of the video. Okay, so after doing a little bit more research, Iceman is going in the trade pile. Apparently, it's not quite as fun as it looks, and so I'm going to get rid of that one. So that said, here are the 14 titles that I'm getting rid of out of this box of 20, which there were exactly 20, so I was wrong on that front. And the only ones I don't own already out of here are Entourage the movie and Iceman, and I'm just not going to watch them, so I don't need those in the collection. And then the ones I'm keeping, there are actually 6 of them. So, but I was wrong on that front also. I didn't get more than 20, and I ended up keeping more than 5. So pretty darn good. I'm excited for these. I think these are cool ads, and I spent $10 out of pocket, so I spent about $60 each on the keeps. Now, if I ended up paying this full price here out of pocket, obviously, this would not be a very good box. That would be a big ripoff for someone like myself. But hey, this is fun. I love doing these. So that alone is worth the price of admission for me. And I have 6 new movies for the collection. All look pretty darn interesting. So That's it, guys. I think this was a fun one. I've never done just a Blu-ray box before, and frankly, at this price, unless I get another $25 gift card, I probably won't be doing those anytime soon again, but there's always a Second and Charles. I actually just did a bunch of record trades to Second and Charles, so I have almost $200 in store credit to waste at Second and Charles. So you might see some more blind boxes here in the coming weeks, but no promises. We'll see where things take us. But with all that said, guys, that is going to do it for today. So thank you so much for making it all the way to the end here. I really do appreciate that. The support means the world to me. And before I let you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.